Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
Look how cool these guys are, just spinning around in a circle. Love it. This is FA Premier League Stars 2001. So Dave and I, big shout out to Dave, good friend of the channel, very good friend of mine. We took a look at FA Premier League Stars a few years ago, maybe last year. But like I say, this is 2001. This is the sequel to that game of sorts. It's an EA game. And I haven't played it before. So, menus are completely different from what I remember compared to the game that I was just referencing that Dave and I played. And I don't know if we liked it. I don't remember. Here are your clubs. So, no surprise to anyone. There's Premier League clubs and that's that, I think. But you'll have all the official kits and that kind of thing with the sponsors on. Look at this. Yeah, this passed me by, this series, when I was a younger man. I don't know why. I don't know why it passed me by. Maybe I was playing a lot of PES around the time, or ISS Pro Evolution on PS1. That's probably why. Difficulty on Premier, I'm going to regret that, I think. But we'll see. We'll see how ridiculously hard it is for me. Before I hit record, I did change the camera. The only option you've got is zoom near or zoom far. So that's what I did, basically. So, would you like to save? Yes, lots of this as well. When I first booted the game up, would you like to save? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you positive? Yes. And you've then got the slowest loading bars of all time, or in this case, saving energy bars. But it's the PS1. So I'm going to leave all this in, guys, for the I'll try that again. For the authenticity of it all. Because all of us back in the day would have been just fine with this. Because we had come from the ZX Spectrum or C64 or Amstrad loading tapes. So this was fast to us. Anyway, I've gone with Everton for this career mode. And at some point I'll quit out. I'll rage quit. And we'll take a look at a friendly. Because I want to see what stadiums are in this game. I'm sure it will be all of the stadiums. Look at the kits on these little mascot dudes. I keep calling them mascots. They're not mascots. Well, maybe they are. Maybe they're this game's mascots, not necessarily the club's mascots. Come to think of it, what is Everton's mascot on match day? I can't think. Or Southampton's, actually. I'm going through all the clubs in my mind. I don't think Liverpool have got a mascot. Am I right in saying that? Man United have got Fred the Red, of course. Anyway, enough about mascots. Here we go. Look at this. This looks like Goodison Park, kind of. Oh, look at that Yorkie. Yorkie sponsored all the footy games around this era. And I think they did sponsor a lot of the footy. Oh, look at the player models. Woeful. Really bad. As they were with a lot of PS1 games. With the whole polygon look going on. I didn't like this visual style at all. But it was an example, a graphical example of the era in a snapshot there. Anyway. So, hey. I think the first game that I was referencing earlier looks better than this from my memory, but you know what my memory's like, it's not the best. This looks alright. Got commentary from, oh, ref! Who's off? I did that by accident. I pressed the right bumper button to run, but obviously it's slide, and David Unsworth has been sent off for Everton. In front of the home fans. Oh, is that Southall with a save? I don't remember Ripley at Southampton. I remember him at Blackburn. Stuart Ripley, I think. Is it the same player? It must be. Yeah, the commentary. Clyde Tildesley, and Richard Keys introduced the match, I think. But I was too busy yapping on about polygons. I think graphically from afar it looks okay, this game, I've got to say. Here we go. It's alright to play this. It's alright on the ball. It's a bit of fun. I could imagine this gets... Oh, Paha's is offside. I could imagine this gets, like, tedious quite quickly. Which was the case for me with FIFA games on PS1 in general. I've never been a big lover of FIFA games on the PS1 or PS2. I talk about this all the time. You might be new to this channel. But, I was a PES fanboy. I'll hold my hands up. I was. I thought the FIFA games were dross. And then obviously we got the really, really, really good FIFA games later on the PS3, etc. Although I do love FIFA on the SNES and Mega Drive. But we didn't really have a proper PES game back then, did we? Here's Davis for Southampton. Right, what is... Oh, that sprint. Triangle. No, I've given it away because I'm trying to practice my sprinting. What a save.
That's a wonderful stop.
Oh, Andy Gray pipes up. There you go. We've got Richard Keys, Andy Gray and Clyde Tildesley. You don't really get more Premier League 2000 era, the noughties era, than that, do you? Oh. Although saying that, I don't know if we had Clyde Tildesley on... It's Clive. I was right the first time. Why do I keep saying Clyde Tildesley? Who the hell is Clyde? But the only Clyde I know is Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, my mind's gone blank, guys. It's been a long day today, but I really had to play some footy, and I just thought, let's try this. Because I've just been sitting there staring at games in my collection. Uh-oh. Oh. Right. It's enough for me, that. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Let's quit. Let's see, though. I was going to say let's see what other options are in the career, but I might have just quit to the front menu, not the career menus. Let's see, anyway. If we go back into the career, let's see if you can make transfers. And oh, I am still in the career. There it is, look. Transfer market. Okay. So, on the transfer list, apparently, David Ware. So, they're my players, obviously. Unsworth. Michael, is that Michael Ball? Michael Bublé. And I want to buy someone. Right, just toggle this. These menus are clunky as hell, as was the case with EA games I found on PS1. Very clunky, sluggish menus. Right, I can only try and attempt to buy Andy Cole. Oh, look at the little Andy Cole there with the little Vodafone Man United kit. I'll do a friendly with Man United, probably, as the next game for this video. It's not letting me bid, guys. I'm pressing X to bid, as it's telling me to. Nothing's happening because I haven't accumulated any stars, which is the currency in this game by the looks of things. I quite like this. I gotta say, I would have been fine with this game back in the day if my mum or my dad had bought it for me as a birthday present and that kind of thing. It's very quick. The pace is fast, which was a thing with FIFA. I do like all this licensing. I think the presentation is brilliant in this. Let's put it down to pro. Let's see if I can get a goal. Oh, look at this. Here are your stadia, our Riverside, St James's Park. So they're all here, guys. Look, Southampton, the Dell. Remember when they played at the Dell? That was a tough place to go. Anyway, Old Trafford, I think, in the rain and under the lights. There we go. Referee. Let's just have a normal referee. I don't want to get sent off again. So, yeah, I don't know. Right, let's change Arsenal's kit here. I don't know how this reviewed and stuff back in the day. For a change, I just thought I'd play the game and just chat with you guys. I haven't got the wiki for this game open on the other monitor, as I usually do. If there is a wiki page for this game, there might not be. There might be one for the series. And I say series, there's 2 games. But yeah, I've seen worse games with licenses, like good licenses. It's good to get the Premier League license and do something with it. And I think this is okay. You know, it's not going to blow you away. I don't like that black line down the middle of the screen there. And that might have been emulation related, though.
Right, time to go over to the stadium.
There's Richard
for the start of
Keys.
the match.
Thanks, Richard. Hope you can hear me over the noise. If you'll excuse the pun, the weather is putting a bit of a damper on things at the moment.
Oh, I like the pun. That's a good pun. We'll let you have that pun. Anyway, why haven't Arsenal... Yeah, look, why haven't they got their sponsor on the front of their shirt?
Playing from right to left.
Who was their sponsor at the time? Was it Sega?
Real sense of
Or
anticipation
Dreamcast?
around the stadium.
Dreamcast was their away kit, wasn't it? Or would it have been JVC still? I don't know. Anyway, here's Dwight York. It's a good start from United. Ooh. Hey, David Seaman. Looks nothing like him, of course. I mean, none of the players look like
Henry.
their real-life
Ball
counterparts.
out to his target.
On the ball, this feels okay. It's enjoyable. Off the ball, I don't like it at all. I just can't seem to get into a decent
Ball
position
given away.
when I'm defending. Or I can't get my players into positions that I want them in. They feel like, oh, look, like that. Oh, no. Yap Stam, is he going to get sent off? He doesn't. Oh, they got the little manager's dugout in the background there. Good attention to detail from a presentation perspective in this game. Oh, I think he hit the post. I heard a ding. And the sample, the sound effect of the post sounded spot on. And some of you may scoff at that. Hold that thought, is Bergkamp. Oh, Bergkamp's in. Oh, good save, Barthez. Bergkamp. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. That's the stuff of nightmares. Look at Bergkamp's player likeness. That's absolutely horrifying. Imagine that, like, running towards you in a dark tunnel. There you go. There's a dream to have tonight, guys. Or a nightmare. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I was going to say something interesting for a change as well. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Gunners. It is Cole. Oh, I thought I'd practice some shoot on sight there. And, well, you saw what happened. Straight at the keeper. I like it when the camera pans out like that. Leave it at that, please. There. But then it zooms in when you've got the ball. It's too close for me. I like to see more of the pitch. Ah, I thought it was away then. It's very smooth. I'll give it that. It's very smooth to play, but in defence, goodness me. Oh, my days. Thierry Henry. And, yeah, the player likenesses are so bad, aren't they? I mean, I don't care, though, about stuff like that. It's got to be said. It doesn't bother me at all what players look like up close, but I know some people are sticklers for good player or good-looking player faces, like real-life counterpart faces. Here's Cole. He's in. Oh, that's a nice play. I tried to play in York. Oh, Yorkie. Very apt with the old round... Is it Roundtree's Yorkies? But yeah, with the advertising boards on the... Go around the sides of the stadium. Bergkamp's in. Oh, good save, Barthez. Yeah, as an aside, is it Roundtrees who make Yorkie, guys? I love... Hold that thought. Rather than the regular Yorkie, which I do like, but the raisin biscuit one. Oh... I want one of those now. I'm going to change the... Not change. I want to see what the button is for putting a foot in. Standing tackle, basically. Autocross. Is there one that on? No, I don't think there is like a guide or a little graphic to show me the controller buttons and what they do. That was weird, by the way, guys. I turned music off before hitting record, but you can't turn it off. You can only turn it down to 1. Very weird. Thankfully, I don't think it's licensed music. It's just like generic music on reason. Deary me. I can't defend in this to save my life. I just can't. My centre-backs part like the Red Sea.
3 goals and no sign of a
And it is 3-0 to Arsenal. Well deserved here. Arsenal being far the better side. And it's art imitating life again. Because Man United, obviously, in real life, just lost 3-0 at the weekend to Liverpool. They were dreadful. Liverpool were really good. Man United got a lot of problems on and off the pitch, I feel. Oh, what's that? Well, that's one way to take a goal kick from Barthez there. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, are you, as a keeper? I need to brush up on the rules of football, but I don't know if you're allowed to tap a goal. Oh, here we go. It's another one. Oh, good save, Barthez. I don't think you're allowed to tap the ball forward and then touch it a second time. Is that right? Another player on the pitch has to touch it before the goalkeeper's allowed to. Again, Tony Adams is sent off.
Match, he's been sent off by the referee.
And Arsenal winning 3-0. There's just no need for it. But it gives us a glimpse at the free kick system in this game. What the hell's that little crosshair about? Right, I'm trying to move the crosshair, but I don't think you can. I don't think you're supposed to. I've tried all the buttons apart from shoot, which I'm assuming will be mapped. Well, it is mapped to circle. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, though. What was that? I like this. It's janky. It's a bit dodge. It's not the. It's not a good football game. I don't think it's a bad one either. It's kind of. It's a bit of fun. I quite like it. Maybe it's because I really wanted a footy gaming fix, and this is scratching the itch. Anyway, I'm off to buy a Yorkie. I'll speak to you all soon.
Henri, intelligent pass, picked out his man well. Determined run. Well played.